me feel this way. Oh, I can. Talking about my girl. Mm, 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 mm. All right, listen, y'all. I'm in a good mood right now. I'm in a good mood this Monday. I'm in a good mood after Sunday because the Minnesota Vikings did what they had to do. The Minnesota Vikings did what they had to do, and I'm going to keep it all the way real with you as a big time Minnesota Viking fan. I'm excited for the future of this team, and I understand I was tripping. I know people like Mike, you tripping, man. I know it's just the Commanders. I understand it. I understand where y'all coming from. I understand where y'all coming from. But at the end of the day, as a big time Minnesota Viking fan, oh yeah, actually, and I engage. You might be 100% correct. You might be 100% correct. But let me finish my thoughts real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you hit the like button when you come in. Hit the like button when you come in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We are going live for every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. But let me get to what I'm saying. You know, the Minnesota Vikings won yesterday. I know some Commander fans are mad at me. I know some Commander fans might be mad at me, but it's all good. You know what I mean? It's all love at the end of the day. We had to do what we had to do to y'all. We had to do what we had to do to y'all, and we demolished y'all. And ain't nothing that y'all can do about it. We beat y'all. And listen, it's all love, though. But I tried to tell y'all what it was going to be with JJ McCarthy. I said, this is the team that he has to do good against because the defense ain't the best. I try to tell people the Commanders' defense ain't going to be the best. And if KOC can't have a good game plan against this team, against that defense, then we have some big issues in Minnesota. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. JJ isn't it. Those who were good are showing. That we'll see, though. We'll see. Eagles winning today. Okay. 9-4 Eagles coming. Let's go. Shout out Mike Sports Vibe. Always keep it. Yeah. You know what, though? I'm going to say this. The title of the video is I Believe in JJ McCarthy, and I don't care that it was against the Commanders. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to say it like this, and I want people to understand where I'm coming from. I believe in JJ McCarthy. Now, will he prove that he is the guy for the next 10, 12 years? Hey, listen, that's another story for another day. But I see the potential. I see the potential there. Since KOC simplified his offense, you cannot deny that JJ McCarthy absolutely played so much better than he has ever played. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me right now? I just want to make sure y'all hear me real quick. I want to make sure y'all hear me. Can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Do you hear me? Y'all hear me, right? Just want to make sure y'all can hear me clearly. Y'all, you hear me? All right, good. You can hear me. All right, so whether or not, and thank you so much, bro, whether or not JJ McCarthy will be an all-time great, that's another story for another day. But what I did see was somebody that can run this offense. I did see a young quarterback with confidence. I did see a young quarterback making the throws that he needed to make with accuracy and with touch. I did see the swag that I thought I was going to see the whole entire season, but he was going through injuries and yada, yada, yada. The list goes on, right? But I seen something that is bigger than anything. Even I love this play. I love the way he played. But what I seen from the Minnesota, his teammates, how happy they were after the game on the sideline, the joy, the enthusiasm about playing with their guy. That's their guy. The way they showed when he was making those throws and getting those touchdowns and all that, it shows that his teammates really rock with him. And that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Yes, Justin Jefferson didn't have a good game. He didn't have a good game because he's not getting the ball thrown to him as much, right? We'll figure that out later. But the one thing I do care about is seeing the progression of JJ McCarthy, and he's able to run this offense. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I believe in him, but I was like, I don't know. Can he run this offense for the first quarter to the fourth quarter? Not just the fourth quarter, and then you unleash the number 9 alter ego. Can he do it from the first quarter to the fourth quarter? And he did it. He did it. And he was amazing. He was pretty darn good. I don't want to say amazing and all that. I'm going to say he was good, right? This is his best game of his career, and I'm happy for him. See, the one thing about your boy is I would say, oh, yeah, he wasn't accurate on this pass. He's throwing it over people's heads. He's doing this and doing that, throwing interceptions left and right. He didn't do. I'm going to give him credit as well. When he does good and he's playing the way he's playing in this specific game, he did his thing. So, Viking fans, you can't have it both ways, in my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You can't say on one side, man, he can't do all this. But then when he finally does it, you're like, oh, it's against the Commanders. You play who you play on. Like, whoever's on your schedule, that's who you play. It doesn't matter if they're below 500 team or above 500 team. Doesn't matter. You play who's on your schedule. And when they made this schedule, nobody thought the Commanders would be at the time 3-9. The Commanders were in the NFC Championship game. The Commanders just got hurt, and injuries happen. We know about that as Viking fans. Jaden Daniels got hurt during the game. It happens. It definitely happens. It definitely happens. Hold on. It definitely happens. But at the end of the day, right? Like everybody says to us, they don't give us the excuse about injuries. Next man up. They didn't care about when JJ McCarthy got hurt. They didn't care about when Carson Wentz got hurt. They didn't care about when our left tackle got hurt. Next man up. Let me read some of these comments. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you vibing with me, everybody. Los Angeles Chargers versus Philly Eagles. 8-4 team setup. Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. I think that's gonna be a very good game. Jalen Hurts would have you good, but JJ sucks. You know what? JJ, in my opinion, I don't think he sucks. I think I've been saying this for the longest. It's the play calling more than anything. It's not a talent thing. It's the play calling. And we'll see as the season goes on. We have how many more games? Like 4 games left, 5 more games left, 4 more games left. We'll see what he does against the Cowboys. We'll see what he does against the Lions again. We'll see what he does against the Packers again. We still got some hard teams in our division. We got some divisional games. We still got some games left. So we're going to see how he plays against better competition. But this is a very good start because before they were saying JJ McCarthy was a straight up bust. It doesn't look like he's a bust. I think it's more play calling than anything. That's just my opinion. And we'll see. But I believe in what this man can do. I believe in his talent. He said Houston, Texas. Jeez. Man, what's up, Banger? Yeah, Houston, Texas. Yeah, corners, interceptions like receivers get. Yup, I agree, bro. I agree, Aiden. Drake May. Drake May's one of the best, man. He said McCarthy over Zach Wilson for now. That's funny. JJ, okay, don't just be saying he sucked because he not. I don't think he sucks, man. People that be saying that, I just feel like they give him some credit for what he did in this last game. I mean, goodness gracious. Happy Monday. We need 2004 Dante Culpepper. I would love that. 2004 Dante Culpepper would be amazing. I would love to see that again. He's my favorite quarterback in Minnesota Viking history. So, hey, listen, we can go back to those days. I'll be happy with the quarterback. But yeah, JJ McCarthy had a pretty darn good game, a decent game. JJ McCarthy was 16 of 23 for 163 yards, 7.1 average per play. He had 3 throwing touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 0 turnovers. The play calling was amazing because, listen, we ran the ball as a team, including the quarterback. We ran the ball 34 times and we passed the ball 23 times. Is that going to be an every game thing? I highly doubt it. But just to see that KOC was willing to run the ball that many times gives me a little bit of hope. I'm not going to sit here and lie because I didn't think KOC would call that many running plays. I'm going to be honest with you. Even though it was working all game and all season long, I am pleasantly surprised that Kevin O'Connell said, I'm going to run the ball. There was a time in the game where I think he ran the ball like 3 or 4 times in a row. I think it was like 3 times in a row. And I was like surprised. I was really surprised, but I'm happy about it. I'm happy. Poor Jaden Daniels. Yeah, prayers to Jaden Daniels. He went against a tough defense. The Minnesota Vikings got a top 10 defense. And Jaden Daniels definitely did struggle. He was 9 of 20 for 78 yards, 3.9 average, 1 interception. He did get sacked 1 time. The interception, that play, he got hurt on that play. Andrew Van Ginkel hit the ball in the air, caught the ball, and I don't know if it was Isaiah Rodgers or somebody pushed him on the ground. I think he just landed wrong on his, I don't know if it was, he landed wrong on his shoulder, his arm, something on his arm. I don't know what happened, his hand, but that does suck because it really sucks, man. Like the year he had last season as a rookie to what's going on now, it's just injuries upon injuries upon injuries. And this is why I tell people, what's the most important position besides the starting quarterback? The backup quarterback is probably the second most important position because injuries happen. If you don't have a good backup quarterback, you might as well just say the season is over. Your season is cooked. What's going on, brother? Everybody. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button when you come in the building. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, and definitely hit the subscribe button. We are going live for every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports is designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. So it's really not his fault he got to listen and call the plays he was told. Yeah. Some of the things he can control, some of the things he can't control. The plays, I mean, some of the plays was on him with the interceptions. The not the most accurate of some of his throws, but I just feel like that wouldn't even happen. That wouldn't even happen if the play call was a lot better and he can establish the run. What up, my guy? What's going on? Great win, great game plan for JJ yesterday. Proper balance for quarterback 1 development. Cater to his strengths. Great team win. Defense played well. I love that. That is a very, very, very good opinion right there. Everything you said, I'm 100% down with that opinion. JD5 shouldn't have came back this season. Yeah, I think he should just miss the rest of the season and call it a day. Shout out to everybody in the building. What's going on? 6, what's good? He said the Vikings normally, and shout out to Chris for real. What's good with you? He said the Vikings normally run the 11th personnel. They ran the 11th personnel 70% of the season yesterday. Game, they ran it 49% KLC, decreased running it to running the 13th personnel. Yeah, running the 13th personnel. Yeah, he did have another thing that I want to say. What I loved about the game plan is guess who was in the game that hasn't been really in the game all season long? Ham, CJ Ham, our fullback, finally pound the rock, run the ball. You have a fullback, utilize him. You got an extra tight end. You got one of the best pass blocking tight ends in Josh Oliver. Utilize him. And they used a lot. They definitely utilized Josh Oliver. I think he had 2 receiving touchdowns. Not just the 2 touchdowns. He also was great when it comes to the pass blocking and run blocking, all that, man. He's amazing. He's just a good blocking tight end that is underrated with his hands. And I'm glad they finally utilized Josh Oliver in this offense. But that's the way you do it. Use CJ Ham and call it a day. JJ is buns. Man, we're going to agree to disagree. I believe in what JJ McCarthy's doing right now. I just want him to keep it up. I'm not saying he's going to throw for 3 touchdowns every single game. I'm not going to be delusional and think like that. But I feel like he has talent, and I believe that he's going to do some good things with the Vikings. The biggest thing for him is staying healthy, and we'll go from there. Zach Ertz, Super Bowl champ. Yes, fan favorite. Yeah, he lost his I don't know what happened to him, but he got knocked out the game as well. I don't know if he had like an ACL tear or something, but that was devastating. Also, who got knocked out? Jaden Daniels, I think, tore his Achilles for the Colts. So that's another big L. That's another big loss for the NFL when it comes to a player that's having a really good season. And just the Colts were having they was having a good season. That sucks that Jaden Daniels got hurt. Well, CJ Ham was a Pro Bowl blocker until they stopped using him. Exactly. And they finally got to use him. They've used him. CJ Ham, they finally used him. He said, false, JJ not buns. Yeah, I don't think this is what I think about JJ. And I said this once, I'm going to say it again. For all the people that think I'm hating on JJ, no, I just hold people accountable when I use my eyes and I go by my eye test. Some of the games, he wasn't the most accurate. Let's keep it real. He was throwing interceptions that were bad interceptions. Like, I understand rookies are going to throw interceptions. He's a 22-year-old quarterback that's developing. But sometimes you just don't make those throws, right? And I called him out for it. But at the same time, I'm giving him all the credit in the world for this win against the Commanders. Whether the Commanders are a good team or not, this man made plays all game long. He didn't turn the ball over not one time. This man was very accurate with his passes. He did everything he needed to do to win this game. He did everything he needed to do. Listen, JJ McCarthy, I'm trying to watch what I say because I don't want to put too much pressure on this man and say something, and then y'all gonna be like, Mike, I thought he was this, I thought he was that. So let me just say this. Let me chill out a little bit. I know it's just one game, y'all. I know it's just one game, but I loved what I seen. I'm not gonna say I like what I seen. I loved what I seen from JJ McCarthy. No, he didn't throw for 300 yards, but he threw for three touchdown passes. No, he didn't rush for 100 yards as a dual threat quarterback, but he made the runs that counted, and he did his thing when he needed to use his legs. And it's not about the receiving yards, the throwing yards, all like that. It's about winning the dang game and not hurting your team by turning the ball over. So am I wrong for being impressed about this win? Am I wrong for saying I believe in JJ McCarthy? I know it's against the Commanders, but the Commanders is a respectable team, especially last year. If you're talking about last year, this year, they just banged up. But they're still a professional team at the end of the day. Like, the worst team could beat the best team in any given Sunday. So it doesn't even matter. I'm just using this like as a stepping stone, as a thing to build on. That's what I'm using this win as. Shout out to everybody, but I'm going to get to the comments. Everybody that's in the building, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We are going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together and not separate us. And I truly feel that way. This is one channel that we want everybody to be able to vibe and have fun and be themselves. So just keep it PG in the comments. It's okay to agree to disagree. It's okay to agree to disagree, y'all. You know what I mean? I honestly think it's very few quarterbacks who are legitimately trans. It's definitely based on the coach and the culture. Yes, Anthony Richardson can be developed, in my opinion. That arm talent is real. I see it. You know what, bro? And I'm with you. I feel like a lot of the quarterbacks that fail, we already had this conversation, I think, a couple of weeks ago. They said Baker Mayfield wasn't that guy, right? Look at Baker Mayfield this year. Even though he was having a great start to this season, but it's starting to kind of look a little suspect right now. Look at Jaden Daniels. Not Jaden Daniels. Danny Dimes. Daniel Jones. My bad. Daniel Jones with the Colts. He went from the Giants to the Vikings to the dang on Colts. And prior to him tearing his Achilles, I believe, he's been amazing. It's about the culture. It's about the team around you. It's about the coach. And if they believe in you or not. If a coach doesn't believe in you, it's going to be we're going to have a conversation about the Shedeur Sanders stuff. When a coach don't believe in you, they're going to take you out the game when you're the best. You're the only reason why they're winning the game or coming back in the game. And that's the stuff that's going to happen when you have a coach that don't believe in you. So when you have a coach that believes in you and you have a team that is built good around you, you're going to get good results. And look at Danny Dimes with the Colts. Look at Sam Darnold last season with the Vikings, this season with the Seahawks. Was another good quarterback that they thought was a bust. Geno Smith, when he was at the Seahawks, he had a good season, and then now with the Raiders, he's not looking good. But y'all get where I'm going with it. Like, if you have a culture, a good culture, you have a good coach, you have a good teammates around you, and they believe in you, sky's the limit. When you don't have the coach that believes in you, when you don't have the GM that doesn't believe in you, they're going to give up on you like this. They're going to give up on you like a snap of a finger. Boom, I'm done with you. So I agree, bro. Why y'all embarrass my team like that? Oh, man, Kev, man, I ain't nothing personal, my brother. Hey, Big Grizz in the building. I ain't running. Hey, what's going on, my guy? What's going on, my guy? What's good, bro? Hey, listen, ain't nothing personal, man. It's all love at the end of the day, brother. It's all love at the end of the day. People too harsh on JJ McCarthy has played a full season. Nah, he hasn't even played a full season, bro. He hasn't. I think that's what you mean. He only played, that was his 7th game. My whole thing is this. We have a coach that finally realized his mistakes, and he simplified the offense. That is the biggest thing that we have. Like, that's the biggest take for me, because I said play calling was the biggest issue with the offense. It was not JJ McCarthy. Yes, I called him out when he wasn't accurate on some of his throws. Yes, I called him out because some of the interceptions were unacceptable. But at the end of the day, the one thing about your boy is, just like I can call him out, I can definitely give him love and definitely tell and give him love. Got to give him love when he does good. And when I called him out, it wasn't like I was saying he was trash or anything like that. I was just saying he has to be better. There's nothing wrong with saying that. I wasn't in the camp where I think he's a bust or he's trash. I said we're going to wait and see what happens. That was my whole thing. Like, it's his 7th game. Now it's going to be this 8th game coming up against the Cowboys. He has to be healthy. That's the only thing I care about right now for the rest of the season, and him progressing, because I think he found something. I think Kevin O'Connell found something. And let me say this again. I believe in what I seen last Sunday. That was the best game of his career. This man scored points in every single quarter, y'all. The Vikings scored points in every single quarter. Do y'all understand what that means? Do y'all understand that the Vikings scored? Listen, we went through 8 quarters only scoring 2 field goals. From that to scoring 31 points is a big deal, y'all. It's a big deal. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it. Yeah, Bob, when I say hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, I'm not talking to the people that already did. If you already did, that's cool. But I just say it to just promote, to just put it out there pretty much. Because people haven't, because sometimes people got to be reminded, sometimes hit the like button. You know how when you go on a live stream, people be like, they'll be tuned in, but they'll just won't hit the like button. And people too harsh on you read that. Thank you so much. Daniel Jones. Yeah, Daniel Jones. Colts are idiots playing him. That instability led to that Achilles injury. He can't drop back and plant, step through the throw without. Yes, exactly. That's a fact, bro. Even Jaden McDaniels, Caleb Williams made similar mistakes last year. Yeah, they did make similar mistakes. This is the issue, though. And I hate to compare other quarterbacks to JJ McCarthy. The issue is they played a full season and got experience. JJ McCarthy missed his first season due to an injury. And then the second year, he missed like 5 games due to another injury. So his what's it called? His experience, he doesn't have that much experience. So he didn't get all that mistakes out the way. But at the same time, he got to sit. I don't know, man, because like some people be like, oh, well, if they sit, they can learn the playbook. And he got to sit. He got to learn from Sam Darnold. I don't know, man. I feel like the way you learn, if you're ready, you play. But some people be like, oh, they got to sit a couple years. But I just feel like, yes, you're right. The other quarterbacks made mistakes, but they played every game. Most of every game. Not every game. Most of every game. And they got the experience. And now you see Caleb looking like he's looking good this year. And Drake May, he made a lot of mistakes last year as well. But they played a lot of games. So I think it's just like we're a little bit behind schedule when it comes to I don't want to say behind schedule, but he missed the season, y'all. And I don't even, and I said this before, I'm gonna say it again. When he tore his meniscus against the Raiders, I didn't even know the man tore his meniscus, first of all, right? But I was trying to tell Viking fans, I think he would have probably started in this. I think he would have probably played. That's just my opinion. I think he would have probably beat out Sam Darnold. That's just my opinion. I might be the most delusional Viking fan ever, but I have that much confidence in his ability after I seen that Raiders game. And I was one of the only ones that was saying that, but probably the only one saying it now that's going to admit to that. But I was one of the people that said if he didn't tear his meniscus against the Raiders, he had a chance to beat out Sam Darnold. Because before Sam Darnold played for the Vikings, he was considered a what? A bust. So it was JJ McCarthy against a so-called bust in Sam Darnold. But when he tore his meniscus, it was automatically going to be Sam Darnold, right? So I was one of the few Viking fans, and y'all, listen, I don't know what videos when I said it, but I was like, oh, he could probably play and start rookie season. I was one of the few people saying that. So, yeah, I believe in JJ, and I know he's going to make mistakes, but some of the mistakes, he got to just throw the ball away. I know he's a rookie, technically not a rookie, but he's a rookie, really. Doesn't have that much experience. But as he gets more experience, I think JJ McCarthy will be so much better than what he has shown all season. I'm not saying he's going to throw 3 touchdown passes every single game. I'm not going to sit here and say that. But what I will say is he has something that the Minnesota Viking fan base should be happy about. I think we got our quarterback, but I'm trying to be careful what I say because I don't want people to be like, Mike, you said that JJ McCarthy was going to be this and he's not good. So I'm going to just wait before I say too much, right? He already has enough pressure as it is. Little old Mike Sports, I don't want to say little old Mike Sports vibes, but I don't want to put no more pressure on the young man. But I am very happy that he played really well against the Commanders. And this was the perfect game to do it because, like I said, the Commanders don't got a good defense, but it is what it is. I'm happy about it. I'm proud of what he did. We didn't even show up. Yeah, knew about the injury before the game. Yo, that's crazy. Daniels should never have been playing. That man may have done serious damage to himself. Yeah. Vikings shouldn't have traded Sam Darnold. Bro, it's over. You said it's over? Like 2 weeks ago, he played through it. Wow, that's crazy. Yo, what's going on? Not too late. We should lose out, get another first round pick. Let's go Washington. Oh man. They didn't trade him. He just didn't resign. What's going on, everybody? Minnesota Vikings stay at least 2 days away from home. What's going on, LeCrown? What's good? The Packers won against the Bears. Yo, I called that game though. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all, man. I called that game. Listen. I got that right. I got the Vikings game right, and I got the Packers game right. Yeah, listen, I said something about them Packers is different. I try to tell people that defense ain't no joke. That defense with Michael Parsons, listen, that defense, the Green Bay Packers defense ain't no joke. And they might have, yeah, I ain't going to say no more. They ain't no joke. I'm going to just say that. The Packers won against the Bears. Yup. Drake, yeah, hit the like button, everybody, if you haven't already. Packers are going to win the division unless Bears win second game versus Packers. Yep, that can happen. Anything can happen. They thought Jordan Love was going to be a bust too early. Yeah, they did. Baker Mayfield was written off. Yeah, they said Baker Mayfield wasn't good. They said Sam Darnold wasn't good. I'm trying to find another popular quarterback. What's another popular quarterback that they thought was a bust? Oh, Jared Goff. They try to say Jared Goff wasn't going to be good. The Rams got rid of him. And they say, we're going to go get Matthew Stafford. And they thought Jared Goff wasn't that guy. And Jared Goff goes to the Lions. He looking pretty darn good. That's another quarterback, y'all. Jared Goff. Yeah. He said, I went to the Vikings to get used to winning instead of losing. The draft will be what it will be. Yeah. And Cam hasn't shown us much. And you know what, Bob? You're 100% on the something. And I'm with you, bro. Like, I'm nervous about the draft. Like, I don't care about having all these draft picks if we not getting the right people. If we're not developing and we're not getting the right people, what's it matter? We can have 100 draft picks. What's it matter? I'm being honest here. I'm not trying to come at crazy. I'm just being honest. People so safe these days. Talk that talk. Yeah, you're right though. You're right. You're right. And yeah. Hey, yeah, you're right though. We is too safe these days. You ain't lying. Leave my quarterback alone because JJ is him. Yeah. I don't know how the Bears lost. I don't get it. You know what? The Bears lost to a very good defense, bro. The defense won that game. I'm just being honest with you. I'm gonna look at the stats right now. The defense won that game, y'all. The defense won that game. When you can control one of the best offenses in the game, listen, it's hard to do. It's hard to do. Let me look at the score. What was the score anyway? I'm trying to look the game up right now. The defense won the game. They made enough plays on defense. You know, Caleb, they got that interception on Caleb. They only sacked him one time though. But they're trying to look at the statistics. I wish I would have got to watch this game. By the way, let me say this. Edgerrin Cooper, is that his name? The linebacker. I wanted him in the draft, and the Packers got him. I don't like that. And another safety, Xavier McKinney. I don't like the fact that the Packers got Xavier McKinney. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that at all because he's an interception machine, and he should be a Viking. He shouldn't be a Packers. That's one thing. I want to just put that out there real quick because I'm hating right now on the Packers right now. It is what it is. I'm hating on them. It is what it is. I don't care. Yeah, so yeah, I'm trying to look at the Cooper has 11 tackles, 5 solo tackles. Who got the sack? Kingsley got the sack. Who got the interception? Oh, Nixon got the interception. Dang, man, this was a good game though. This was a very good game. Both teams didn't have no points in the first quarter, and then the Green Bay Packers scored 14 points in the second quarter, and the Bears only scored 3 points in that second quarter. So it was 14-3 at halftime, and then all of a sudden, Green Bay scored another touchdown, made it 21-3, and then no, my bad. That's 21-14. So 21-14 in the third quarter. Oh. Because the Bears scored 11 points in the third. And then they both scored a touchdown apiece in the fourth quarter. So, what a good game. That was a good game all the way down to the wire. Leave my quarterback. And they played football how they supposed to play in the right way. Facts, bro. Hey, can I ask y'all a question? Everybody that's in the chat. Is there a problem with running the ball 30 times? Is there a problem with running the ball 30 plus times a game? If it's successful. If it's successful, is there a problem with it? And I'm pretty sure a lot of people is going to say no. I'm cheering for the Chargers tonight just to bring a little immunity to the Eagle fans. You don't like Aaron Rodgers? Packers just made more plays. Yes, they made more plays. Let me get this guy. Get this guy out there. Let me get this guy out of here real quick. Hey, God bless to Elijah, man. 2633. I seen your comment. And I want to say God bless to you and your family, man. I got nothing bad to say to you, man. I just hope the best for you, my brother. Mike, you guys really do need a backup quarterback really bad. Yes. What's going on, Holden? What's good? I think the Vikings defense by far is better D than the Green Bay Packers. It's close, but I think, it's close. Only if successful. Yes, only if successful. Right. I agree. Another good game was James coming into y'all building and taking over. We ain't worrying about none of that, Ingram. Hey, listen, bro. Make sure you Super Hawk smash that like button, bro. Hit the subscribe button. Everybody that hasn't hit the subscribe button. We are going live for every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. He said, if it wasn't for the Vikings defense play, imagine what your record. Exactly. I've been trying to tell people that, bro. Is KOC bad because he just let McCarthy play, or am I wrong? What you mean? You talking about what you mean by that? I'm sorry. Is Kevin O'Connell bad because he just let McCarthy play, or am I wrong? What you mean by that? I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. Jefferson isn't happy with McCarthy. He's going, yeah, yo. If he said, yo, let me say this right now. They're going to have to somehow. We won, and that's pretty much all that matters. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little bit nervous, man, for the Justin Jefferson. Like, will they throw the ball to JJ enough for him to be happy? That's just a general question. You know what I mean? Like, will he be happy in Minnesota if he does? Like, because I'm just saying, bro, what did he have? Let me just look at his stats. I'm not making this up. I'm looking at the stats. We still won the game. But my goodness, you would think if you win 31-0 against the Commanders, you would have a big game from Justin Jefferson. And it's so far from the truth, it almost hurts. Because Justin Jefferson, known as one of the best wide receivers in the game, only had 2 catches for 11 yards. He only had 2 catches for 11 yards in 4 quarters of football. That's all he had. Because, and listen, I don't know what he said after the game. I'm pretty sure he said we won. That's all that matters. I don't know. I don't know what he said. I didn't look it up. But what I will say is this. If you're one of the best wide receivers in the game and you're not getting the ball, how many times they threw the ball to him? 4 times. Only 2 completions for 11 yards. I don't know. I just don't know. Jefferson isn't. Whoever rooting for the Chargers tonight, stop it. Like he says, stop it. Is he bad at quarterback coaching or bad play? No, I think it's. Oh, I get what you're saying, Owen. I think it was a play calling. He took responsibility, Owen, because he said he's going to simplify the offense. He said he's going to simplify the offense for our quarterback, JJ McCarthy, and you see the results. That's just my opinion. I think it was bad play calling until he finally realized I'm going to simplify the offense for my quarterback. And you've seen JJ McCarthy shine. This is what we need him to do. We need it to be simplified, but we have to somehow feed Justin Jefferson. There has to be a way to figure a way to find the best wide receiver in the game. It has to be a way that you can find, or if you don't think he's the best, one of the best wide receivers in the game. I promise you, if he was with Josh Allen, if he was with Drake May, if he was with Patrick Mahomes, oh my goodness. Just to name a couple, Matthew Stafford, just to name a couple of great/good quarterbacks, they will go crazy with a Justin Jefferson on their side, on running routes for them. I'm just saying. So we have to figure a way, because it's a blessing to have somebody like that on our team. Because I'm telling you this right now, if he does request a trade, which I hope he don't, listen, there ain't no other Justin Jefferson on this roster. I don't care how good people think Jordan Addison is. And I know people going to say, oh, we can find another Justin Jefferson in the draft. Good luck with that. It's not that easy to find a top 2 wide receiver in the game. It's not that easy. Just like it ain't that easy to find when some people was like, you can replace a Myles Garrett. No, it's not easy to replace a Myles Garrett. I wish we had Myles Garrett on the Vikings. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not easy to replace players like that. It's just not that easy. You can draft the number 1 pick, and the so-called experts are gonna say this player should go number 1. But just because he goes number 1 doesn't mean he's gonna be successful on that team as a pass rusher, as a wide receiver, whoever. I'm just saying. When's the last time a wide receiver went number 1 in the draft? Has that ever happened in NFL history? I'm curious. Has that ever happened in NFL history? Remember I said this is JJ McCarthy learning year. 2026 McCarthy will ball. Hey, listen. He gonna learn and he gonna ball out in 2025 for the rest of the season, bro. And I love what you said, because my biggest thing is this. JJ McCarthy This game that he just played against the Commanders is a building block. Now let's build on to that. Game to game, year to year, and let's go win us a couple of Super Bowls, baby. Let's go to the freaking bowl. Let's go to the freaking bowl, baby. Let's go, Vikings. JJ McCarthy time, baby. JJ McCarthy time, baby. Let's get it. And he was open too. JJ prefers throwing to Addison. Listen, that's another thing. He likes to throw to Addison. He likes to throw to the tight ends. You know, young quarterbacks love throwing to the tight ends. So I'm not mad at him. But when you have a star wide receiver, you got to feed the beast. Luckily, we don't have a wide receiver that's a diva. Like, no disrespect to him, but I'm going to keep it real. Like Chad Johnson. You think Chad Johnson would go for it? Like Terrell Owens. You think Terrell Owens would go for it? Terrell Owens would be like, yo, feed me. Feed me the ball. Give me the ball. I'm open. Even my guy, Randy Moss, they're going to want that dang on ball. See, there's not many Larry Fitzgerald. There's not many quiet wide receivers like Justin Jefferson. He don't really say nothing. I don't know if Calvin Johnson talked a lot, but he just backed it up on the field, and Matthew Stafford was throwing him a whole bunch of, I don't know, it was just easy work. Hey, Mike, just a quick question about Zach Ertz injury. Do you think that's Viking player? I think Ward should be suspended for the hit on Zach Ertz. Yeah, he went low. He did go low. I got to see the replay again, but it was a bad hit, man. I got to see the replay again. I don't know if Zach Ertz jumped up and then it's a bang bang play. I got to see the play again, but I didn't like it when it was live and I was doing the play by play. I'm gonna be real with you. I did not like it at all. I said, dang, because you could tell his leg went the wrong way. You could tell. I said, oh no, I know his knee is jacked up. I was wincing. I said, oh no, that don't look good. I was like, I don't know. But real talk though, I like your question, T. 22881. Maybe they should fine him. Fine him. I think they might have to fine him. I don't know. I think they might need to fine him. If he was with Mahomes, he'll break Calvin Johnson's record. He might. I can name 40 quarterbacks better than 9. Hey, listen, bro. We're not doing that, bro. Respectfully. Hey, listen, bro. We're not doing that. Listen, give JJ McCarthy some credit. If I don't care that it's the Commanders, he did it against a team. He did it against a professional team. See, if he would have did bad, y'all would have been like, oh, he's the worst quarterback. He couldn't even do it against a bad defense. He did it, and y'all still coming at this man. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but give JJ McCarthy some credit, bro. He didn't turn the ball over any times. He threw for 3 touchdowns. He used his legs to get first downs. He was pretty darn good. He was 16 of 23 for 163 passing yards, 7.1 average. He did get sacked 4 times. Part of it, he's holding the ball a little bit too long sometimes, and part of it, the offensive line just missed their mark. They didn't block. But give this man some dang on credit, y'all. We not doing that. I'm not accepting that, bro. I'm not accepting that. JJ McCarthy time, baby. Let's see what he can do against the Cowboys. But right now, I'm celebrating, and I'm excited for my quarterback. That's my quarterback, JJ McCarthy. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Everybody in the building, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, and also hit the subscribe button. We are going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. Thank you so much for everybody that's rocking with your boy. Good evening, Skull Mary. Shout out. I don't want to mess your eardrums up, so let me not sing. But shout out to Mary. God bless to you. Good evening. Oliver said the Commanders. Yeah, they do. They're not the best right now. If the Lions front office was competent and they had Stafford, they would have at least made a Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford is one of the best. Listen, they got a chance to win the Super Bowl this year. That's how good Matthew Stafford is. That's how good he is. Randy Moss was a beast, but when he went to New England, Randy even said it. This was my best time playing. Hey, listen, don't disrespect my Vikings, though, bro. He was really good with the Vikings as well, bro. He made his career with the Vikings. He said, "Go Pack, go." He said, "Jamar Chase." I love Jamar Chase. The North is ours. Go Pack, go, baby. Hey, listen. Hey, Buck Ness, Buck. Keep it respectful, bro. Listen. Keep it respectful in the comments. I understand you a passionate Packers fan. It's all love at the end of the day, but just keep it PG in the comments. That's all I ask, my brother. But I'm gonna say this to you, since you talking and yapping and all that, you yapping and yapping and yapping, and you a Packers fan. Don't forget that we play y'all. I think we play y'all the last game. And when we play y'all, we're going to beat the brakes off of y'all. And I say that respectfully speaking. Don't get in your feelings. Don't get in your feelings, Buck 0069. Hey, listen, don't get in your feelings, bro. We're going to beat the brakes off your team. And I say that respectfully. Yes, Irvin was number one pick. Oh, for real, with the New England Patriots back in the 80s. Dang, that was way back. Yeah. That was way back. Yeah. I ain't never knew that. What does Go Pack Go stand for? I just think they mean Go Packers Go. Go Pack Go, like Go Packers Go. Yeah, we go. Let's go. Let's win. Like when you say let's go Vikings, it's like let's go. Let's go. Because I be hyped. I be like, let's go Vikings, baby. You know, it's the same thing. That's what I think. I don't know if I'm right. My whole thing is, what does bear down mean? Like what does that mean? Jefferson or Chase, who you got? Well, if you're going to go right now this year, you got to go Chase because Justin Jefferson's numbers is way low. Let's keep it real. But if I want to go like in general, I'm going Justin Jefferson all day, every day, bro. Like this year, you definitely going to say Chase. But come on, bro. As a Jags fan, I hope Jefferson gets his due. Yes. I can name 45 quarterbacks better than JJ McCarthy and I. Oh, stop it. Chase is better. Vikings are the new Lions of the North. No, but Oliver, nobody was saying that the last. No, that's not true. People were saying that, but just my opinion. I think we're just gonna have to agree to disagree. I think Justin Jefferson is a better all around wide receiver, but I mean it's what you. Because I look at it like this, and I say this respectfully, right? And I'm not taking nothing away from Kirk Cousins or Sam Darnold or Nick Mullins or Joshua Dobbs. I'm not taking nothing from them, but they're not Joe Burrow. If Joe Burrow was throwing the ball to Justin Jefferson, what you think is going to happen? Let's be real. Let's be real. I'm just saying. Vikings are the new Lions of the North. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Bull went too low on that. Yeah, point blank. Yeah, you're right. McCarthy stinks, man. Oh gosh. Y'all really why y'all keep saying that? Go Pack Go. Good job. What? Hence new lines. Oh, stop it. Art receiver. I mean, yeah, they used to Go Pack Go. McCarthy looks better than Brosmer and Wentz. Yeah, he does, in my opinion. Yep, you're right. He got sacked like 10 times against the Packers. What is the Packers? All right, yeah. No coaching. It wasn't front office. They had tons of young talent. You funny, bro. I hate negative. Yeah. We not worrying about that. Did y'all score last time we played? I forgot. Yeah, we played. We scored 2 field goals against y'all. Don't be disrespecting my squad, Buck. Don't be disrespecting my squad, bro. Yeah, we scored 6 on y'all. Oh yeah, my boy Oliver's already said it already. Yeah, he said yes. Justin does more with less. Exactly. Why do I gotta keep saying this? Go to the ball, everybody. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the support. You know, it's been a blessing doing this YouTube and talking to everybody. Even it's amazing that of course have Viking fans, of course, subscribe to the channel, but it's been amazing as well to have people that are not even Viking fans rocking with me. That's crazy work. You feel me? So thank you so much for all y'all support. I got Eagle fans that subscribe to this channel. I got Lions, Packers, Bears, Bucks, Browns, Cowboys. I think I see the Dolphins fan. There's everybody subscribe to this channel. So shout out to everybody that's rocking with me, man. I truly appreciate it, man. And like I said, I go live for every single Minnesota Viking game. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. We go live every single game. And I always say, sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And even if you have a question about your team, I'll answer it to the best of my ability. I don't know everything about everybody's team. I might know the basics about everybody's team, but yeah, I'm just happy that y'all rocking with me. He said, I'm not a Viking fan. He said, I'm not a Viking fan. Who's your team, Oliver? Per Fox Sports Radio. Birds lose tonight, brother. You think Birds lose tonight? I don't know. He said, name 50 quarterbacks better than 9 currently, right? I probably can. I'm a Bengals fan. Oh, you're a Bengals fan? Hey, listen. Yeah, yeah. Go Chargers. Yeah, listen, that's going to be a good game. Honestly, I don't know who's winning that game. You know, what I will say is this. If the Eagles defense shows up, like really like show up, like I'm talking about top 3 defense like they are, in my opinion, I think they can win this game. But if their defense gets cooked, mainly their secondary, it's going to be a long night. It's going to be a very long night. Is it in Philly or is it in Philly? 30-0 you lost and 31-0 you won. That's funny. We beat the Vikings. Who's your team, bro? Carter's out. Lane Johnson's out. They will probably lose. Oh, wow. Lane Johnson's out and Carter's out. Oh, my goodness. They're going to run that ball. Phillip Rivers is trying out for the Colts tomorrow for Fox Sports Radio because of Daniel Jones. Are you being for real? I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe you, bro. I'm looking it up. I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe you. I'm looking it up right now. I know you lying. I know you got to be lying. If you're not lying, I apologize, but there's no way. There's no way. Oh my gosh! You're not. Yo! Yo, that's crazy. Phillip Rivers will work out with Colts on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. Oh my goodness. The Colts have a surprising candidate to join the team for a stretch run in the wake of Daniel Jones suffering a torn Achilles Sunday. According to a report from NFL media, Phillip Rivers will work out with Indianapolis on Tuesday. Yes, that Phillip Rivers. What? My bad, bro. You were not lying. I apologize to you, bro. Rivers spent 16 of his 17 pro seasons with the Chargers, where current Colts head coach Shane Watt served as quarterback coach from 2016 to 2019 before being promoted to interim offensive coordinator in Rivers' final year with the club. Oh my gosh. Yo, that's crazy, bro. That is so crazy. Hey, listen. If I see you in the comments more, bro, I got you, bro. I got you to be a mod, bro. I got you. That's crazy. Yo, you know Phillip Rivers is one of my favorite quarterbacks, bro. You want to know why he's one of my favorite quarterbacks? I'm going to tell you why, right? He might have not been better than Drew Brees, because I don't think he's better than Drew Brees, but I love the way he carried himself. Meaning, I love the way he talked trash. I love the way he talked trash to anybody and backed it up most of the time. He would talk trash to the opposing defensive tackles, the opposing defensive ends. He would talk trash to everybody. He would probably talk trash to the ref. He'll probably talk trash to himself. I love the way Rivers played, bro. That's the type of football player. Listen, you got the quiet leaders, then you got the leaders like him. I wish you would have won a Super Bowl, to be honest with you, but man, that's crazy. That is crazy work, man. I did not think Phillip Rivers was really going to be trying to come back with. Yo, that's crazy work, bro. Crazy. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate it. T3 and D. Shout out to you, bro. Phillip Rivers don't even. No, but he was talking trash, bro. I don't know if he didn't curse or not, but I know he was talking a lot of trash to people. He was not listen. He was one of the dudes. I don't know, man. He was a trash talker, man. He was a trash talker. I don't think there's one quarterback that talked more trash than Phillip Rivers. From since I've been alive, being a Viking fan, being a football fan, I don't think there's one quarterback that talked more than him. I don't think Tom didn't do it. Who? That was Brett Favre and then yeah, Phillip Rivers doing we're making up for the lack of. Oh man, what team do you hate the most? What team do I hate the most? And this is all love at the end of the day. I don't like saying hate. I say dislike. I dislike, but it's all love at the end of the day, man. I can't stand the Packers, man. I really can't stand the Packers. Like, you know what's crazy? A few years ago, I used to work at Kmart when Kmart was popping. And I had to like the little permit to work. I was like 16 years old. And my supervisor was always talking trash to me, bro. And guess what team she rocked with? The dang on Packers. She was a Packers fan. And I was a Viking fan. And we always went at it. You know what I mean? And every time my Vikings went against the Packers, it always seemed like the Packers would win. I'm like, why do they keep beating my team? Yeah, it was personal because I had to work with her and then she was talking trash and I don't know, man. I ain't like that, man. But but it's all love at the end of the day. But I really did love the year. One of my favorite years being a Viking fan, and I know this might sound crazy, is when we signed Brett Favre. When we signed Brett Favre and he got that get back against his former team, hey, listen, it was so sweet. I said, yo, this is great to get that get back against his former team. The only thing was missing was a dang on Super Bowl for the Vikings. Because if we would have got past the dang on Saints, what year was it? 2009? 2009, right? If we would have got past the dang on Saints, I think the Vikings would have won a Super Bowl that year. I really feel like we would have won that Super Bowl, bro. Real talk. Real talk. He said Favre is and Sapp got yes. Yeah, that's true. Go check out old tapes on I'm gonna have to. Oliver is the Packers. Phillip Rivers big on face, so he didn't cuss. He got 12 kids. Oh wow, he got 12 kids. He got 12 kids. Gosh, Lee. Ain't nothing wrong. Hey, listen, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's my brother. Hey, I like Phillip Rivers. That's my guy. That's my guy. Hey, he could have been our backup quarterback. We wouldn't even be having this conversation. It's easy being again. Yeah, bro. My friend's a Packers fan. He always talking trash and saying every team trash. That's how it be, bro. Packer fans, they say Cowboys fans talk a lot of trash. They say Eagle fans talk a lot of trash. I don't think there's not one fan base that talks more trash than Packer fans. I'm just my opinion. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I want to beat the brakes off every time we go against the Packers, it's personal. Hey, listen, it's personal. We want to beat the brakes off the Packers. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He said, we the best. He said, I'm a Patriots fan. Shout out to the Patriots fan. He said, Packer fan said, we the best. DJ Khaled voice. Title Town, baby. When y'all had Favre, I did root for hold on. I did root for y'all when Pack was out. Yeah. I wish he won it all, man. I really did, man. Yeah, 2009, right? Yeah. That was one of my favorite years, man. I ain't gonna sit here and cap, man. That year was a great year. I remember the one game, I forgot what game it was. He was so impressed by Adrian Peterson. By the way, there's Adrian Peterson jersey right behind me. Signed autograph. I don't know if you can see the autograph right there. Signed autograph jersey, Adrian Peterson. But I remember the one game Adrian Peterson just went off. I forgot what specific game it was that year. And Brett Favre was like, man, I ain't seen nothing like that, man. It's the easiest game of my life. All I had to do was hand the ball off. I started cracking. Just imagine, right? You one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Brett Favre, right? And that, yes, he is, y'all. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. whether you like him or not. He's one of the best quarterbacks of all time. He said, yeah, that was the easiest game I ever played. All I had to do was hand the ball off. Yeah. Yo, that was funny. Yo, imagine if Adrian Peterson had consistent quarterback play. Just imagine how good, how great. His career is already. He's gonna be. If he's not in the Hall, is he in the Hall of Fame? If he's not in the Hall of Fame, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, right? But just imagine, bro. Imagine Brett Favre having a running back like Adrian Peterson his whole career. Imagine, and I hate to say this, imagine Tom Brady having a Randy Moss his whole entire career. Just imagine, what would the NFL be like? Like, how many Super Bowls do you think Tom Brady and Randy Moss will have? How many Super Bowls do you think Brett Favre would have won with the Packers because he got drafted by the Packers? No, with the Vikings. No, I mean, let's just say with the Vikings. We drafted Brett Favre. Let's turn this all the way around. Hey, listen, he made his career with the Vikings, not the Packers. Like, now let me stop. People were like, yo, stop the cat, Mike, stop the cat. Phillip Rivers got 10 kids. That ain't nothing wrong. Nick Cannon got more kids than him. I know we talking about athletes, but I know Nick Cannon got more kids than him. Oliver, because Green Bay is in Wisconsin. Exactly why he coming back. Yeah, I'm from Wisconsin, but I love the Vikings. Yeah, shout out to all the people that go to the bowl, baby. Shout out to everybody in the building. Yeah. Because the North is ours, baby. Hey, listen, Packers looking good though. I ain't gonna sit here and cap. I can't stand the Packers, but I got love for the Packers at the same time. I got love for the fans. No, I live in Philly. Okay. Eagle fans are obnoxious. You know what? See, I'm a Sixer fan. I'm a Phillies fan. I'm Philly everything besides football. Y'all know I'm a Viking fan. The reason why I am a Viking fan is because of Randy Moss, the GOAT at wide receiver. And I said it and I did not stutter. I feel like Randy Moss is the GOAT at wide receiver. And that's the reason why I'm a Minnesota Viking fan. And it is what it is. And that's the bottom line. Cause Stone Cold. Is that Stone Cold or is that The Rock? What's your name? It doesn't matter what your... Let me stop bringing wrestling in here. Norristown in the building. Pennsylvania. Let's go. But let me start getting hype. Y'all got me hype on this live stream right now. Everybody that's in the building, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Please hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're feeling the vibes. We are going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports is designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on around the whole entire world, and this is just the one channel that I want people to feel comfortable and rock out and have fun and be themselves. And it's always okay to agree to disagree with somebody. It's okay. I think everyone in this chat doesn't live in... Yo, it's crazy. I'm a Viking fan from PA, baby. Green was pretty good. Yeah, 4 times. Oh, probably. Yup, you're right. I also have a friend who is a Viking fan. Yeah, Vikings all day, baby. Tell your friend, Oliver. Tell your friend to subscribe to my channel, brother. We trying to get all the Viking fans. We trying to get all the fans, all from every fan base, because we all one family at the end of the day. But yeah, tell them about your boy Mike Sports Vibes. Trevor as a far fan, except the 50-50 end game chunks could be. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. When we got Brett Favre, I was so sick. I was like, no, I don't want that, man. He's a Packers. Because my mindset is like, oh, he's still a Packers. I don't want him. He might try to lose on purpose or something. But when he started playing for the Vikings, I said, oh, my goodness. This is the first time we had a good quarterback since Culpepper for me. I'm talking about for me. I'm not talking about the back in the day, Fran Tarkenton and all them. I don't go that far back. Listen, the best quarterback I've seen in Minnesota Viking history since I've been a Viking fan was Culpepper, Dante. Right? And after Dante, for me, I'm going to keep it real with you. Brett Favre. After Brett, I know Brett Favre only played like 2 seasons or whatever, but still, I'm just being honest. And then after Brett Favre, oh, man, it goes to, I don't want to say Kirk Cousins, man. I'm not saying Kirk Cousins. No disrespect to Kirk Cousins, but I ain't saying Kirk. That's my quarterback, Captain Kirk, first cousin. You know, Case Keenum gave me a lot of good memories too, man. I think we should have given Case Keenum more opportunity, in my honest opinion. I think Case Keenum, you know, he didn't do his thing. against the Eagles in 2017, and I got nightmares still thinking about that game because I feel like we should have beat the Eagles. And when we got that first touchdown in the NFC Championship game, I said, we got this. I said it to myself. But what happened was my cousin, he texted me and said, y'all, Mike got this. As soon as he said that, I said, you jinxed us. You just jinxed my team. How dare you? And ever since we scored that one touchdown, the first drive of the game, we got obliterated by the Eagles. And the Eagles won their first Super Bowl that year. And I'm salty. So there's a lot of heartbreaks being a Viking fan. But I embrace the suck. I will always be a Viking fan, whether they go 0-17 or 17-0. That's just how I am. That's how I roll. I roll with the Vikings regardless. I'm on this crazy rant right now. I really like the Vikings back in the day. No. Ain't no secretly. You either like the Vikings or you don't. Moss and Chris Carter. Hey, listen, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't be secretly liking the Vikings and 1 minute you like them, 1 minute you acting like you never liked them, bro. You was a Vikings fan. Buck0069. You was a Viking fan. You left us. I don't know why you did that, bro. Never over my pack, but I like the offense. Nah. You like the Vikings over your Packers. Just admit it, bro. Just admit it, bro. It was exciting. Yes, it was. How long have you been a Viking fan? Because I have been one since 2000. I've been one since I know it was probably prior to that wild card game. My bull said it was 2004. I think it was prior to 2004, I think. But I know the game was against the Eagles, and that's when I was officially a Viking fan. Because I was a late bloomer trying to get into football and stuff. I was more into basketball. But I think it was 2004, and I think that was the wild card game because Philly stations, NBC is NBC Philly, right? Pennsylvania, you're not going to get Minnesota games, but it was a wild card game. They had the playoff games on TV when it's the playoffs. So I seen the Eagles go against the Vikings, and that was the first time I was like, yo, and I've seen Randy Moss for the first time. And I seen him put his arm up like this, bro. I said, oh my gosh. He put his arm like this. He said, throw me the ball. I said, yo. And he was catching touchdown passes, getting triple team, double team. It didn't matter. And he was just, I think that was 2004. But I think I might have been a Viking fan prior to that. I think I was officially a Viking fan after that game. It might be 2004. Maybe it goes to that year. Go Flyers, baby. Let's go. Hey, so you a Flyers fan? No need more Packer fans. Oh, Cardinals have the least fans, probably. Cardinals, probably. Dante was a good bro. Yeah. I think the chat is, for Raptors games. Oh man. Oh, if anybody is into basketball, let me just put this out here because I can sense that there's some basketball fans in the chat. I have another YouTube channel, and it's called Mike Sports Vibes Balling. Mike Sports Vibes Balling. And I cover the NBA. I cover the Sixers. I do play-by-plays for the Sixers. I was live yesterday to see my Sixers lose to LeBron James and the dang on Lakers. It's heartbreaking. Even when my Sixers are not in the playoffs, I will be going live. Yeah. And I'll cover like breaking news for the NBA, like the Luka trade last year, which was devastating to me. They should have traded Luka to the Sixers. And I also will be doing some Phillies, and I'm trying my hardest to get into hockey as well. So if you're feeling the vibes, consider subscribing to that channel. I never liked the Packers. No. But yes, you did. I'm not going for it. He ain't packed him off the Vikings since 1990. For real. If and Diggs were still on the Vikings, they could have. Yeah, man. Y'all just were an actual worthy opponent back then. I mean, 2 field goals is a pretty low bar. Oh, yeah. Oh, snap. Our boy Mike truly is balling. He got 2 channels. Get it, Mike. Yeah, I'm trying to grow my other channel. My other channel is I'm trying to grow it slowly but surely. It's going to take time. I'm going to put work in it, and hopefully I can get it up there. I will. I'm not going to say hopefully. I will get it up there where I want it to be. But yeah, that's my other YouTube channel, Mike Sports Vibes Balling. I'm devastated right now with the Sixers, though. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, I'm so disappointed in certain things that's happening with the organization as a whole. But um, I got some good positive things for the Sixers, and I got some positive things for the Vikings to look forward to. So the positive is JJ McCarthy's looking a lot better. I know it's just one game, but I'm excited. The positives for the Sixers is Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, and Jared McCain. Joel Embiid, I don't know what's going on with the ball. And Paul George, I don't know what's going on with that either. I'm just going to be honest with you. Yeah, man. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. I never expected the Detroit Pistons to win. Yo, yes, Detroit Pistons have a built team. They have a built team. They built to win, man. They're a physical team. They be punking teams, bro. Like, they just go in there. If you're not physical and you're not good at crashing the boards, hey, listen, they're gonna definitely show like they're gonna show you, and they're gonna be like, hey, listen, this ain't the game for you. We gonna out physical, we gonna punk you pretty much, and you're not winning this game. And the beautiful thing about the Pistons is they do have a superstar, in my opinion. I think Cade Cunningham is a superstar, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Man, this was a really fun live. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be. But shout out to each and every one of y'all, man. I really appreciate everybody that's in the building. Do y'all have any last questions before I get off the live stream? I can stay on a few more minutes if y'all want me to. But I just want to make sure, though. I just want to make sure. I don't want to leave without making sure y'all good. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure y'all good. So let me know. Are y'all good, or y'all want to conversate a little bit more? Because I'll conversate with y'all. There's no problem. I love talking to people. See, I'm an introvert. Y'all probably can't tell. I don't really collab with a lot of people like I used to. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm being honest with y'all. I don't collab with a lot of people like I used to. I'm an introvert. I'm a natural introvert. Like, this is my way of communicating with people. You know what I mean? It's a little bit different than when you're around a whole bunch of people and all that. So I stay to myself. I'm a loner. It's just Jesus, my wife, my kids, my family, and my YouTube family. Y'all my YouTube family. So shout out to each and every one of y'all that's in the building. He said, who's our week 1 starter at quarterback next year? Hey, Fallout, man. It gotta be JJ. Hey, listen, I don't want to say it gotta be. I'm gonna wait. This is how I'm gonna answer the question. I'm gonna answer the question like this. If we continue to seek progress from JJ McCarthy, he will be day 1 starter next season. Now, if he doesn't, like, say for instance, right, like, and don't be coming at me, Viking fans. I'm being honest right now. If JJ McCarthy just looks bad, I'm talking about like 2 interceptions for the rest of the season. He's throwing for less than 100 yards a game, and he's just looking bad. Hey, listen, it's going to be a new quarterback starting week 1. Or Kevin O'Connell's going to get fired, and then JJ McCarthy is going to start, and we'll see what he can do with a new head coach. But my whole thing is, as long as we see him being progressing every single game and not regressing, he should be the number 1 starter. He should be starting week 1 against whoever we play, and we will be victorious in that game. Meister, man, yeah, I'm trying to be, bro. I'm just vibing with y'all. Honestly, I'm just vibing with y'all. Like, this is just what I do, man. I'm just trying to vibe with y'all. We just having fun. We just talking that talk. I'm going to be on my other channel after this channel. After I get off this live stream, I'm going to talk about the Sixers on my other channel. So if y'all haven't already, feel free to subscribe to this channel. I'm going to put it in the chat again. This is my other YouTube channel. I will be live talking about the Sixers because my Sixers are, I have some things I have to get off my chest. And I know people are not going to like it, but I'm going to say what I have to say because I need to get some things off my chest. But that's my other YouTube channel right there. He definitely finishing out this year. Yeah. Yes. Oliver, we don't fear the new lines. Yeah, we don't fear them. I never thought the Packers. He said, Hold on. I never thought the Packer fan would say that to a Viking fan. Yeah, he definitely finished. Aaron Jones is the man. I love Aaron Jones. Hey, chilling. Yeah, chilling, man. Aaron Jones. Let's look at his stats. I'm not just making this up. You're not just making this up. Aaron Jones carried the ball 14 times for 76 yards. Oh, you're saying to yourself, that's not impressive, Mike. Yes, it is impressive. Because if you look at the yards per carry, 5.4 per carry against the Commanders. That is very impressive. And then when you go to Jordan Mason, our other running back, number 27, 11 carries for 52 yards. Oh, you're probably like, that's not that impressive, Mike. It actually pretty is, bro. 4.7 per carry is pretty solid. And he had a rushing touchdown. So, hey, listen, we're going to see what happens for the rest of the season. I'm hoping that Kevin O'Connell learned that simplifying the offense is the best route for our young quarterback. Straight up. Straight up. Only one fear the lines, a little Bears, Sam Darnold. Oh, man, Sam Darnold. Love to see it, Vikings. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, the Vikings are I'm happy what I seen. This was I'm going to be honest with you. I went to week 2. I went to the Falcons game at home. We lost. I went to that game. I took a picture with Culpepper and all that. That was a very good experience. I met a lot of cool people. But I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I'm going to keep it real with you. This was my favorite game. I know the Commanders are hurt, but you know why this is my favorite game? Because JJ McCarthy played the best game of his career in this game. And even though people might think I'm a JJ McCarthy hater, I'm really not. I just want the best for the Vikings. I just want to win a Super Bowl. I want the best for him. So if he's good, then we're going to be good. So I'm happy that JJ McCarthy shined this past Sunday. The only thing I said about JJ McCarthy, which is true, he got to be healthy, which is a fact, right? And then he got to be more accurate on some of his passes and don't turn the ball over so much. But I understand he's a young quarterback. He's going to make turnovers, but you can control some of that. I know he can control it. He can control throwing interceptions or bad throws. Just throw the ball away. Sometimes you can't force a ball to Justin Jefferson. Even though JJ is, in a lot of people's eyes, the best wide receiver in the game, sometimes it's actually good to throw it away. Sometimes it's good. But yeah, I'm so happy that JJ McCarthy shined and did his thing, man. This was a very good game. But another thing I love, so the one thing I will say, I love that he utilized his legs. He had 6 carries for 19 yards. I just don't want, listen, I'm cool with it. But please, JJ, get down on the ground. 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 Listen, bro, get down on the ground when you're scrambling. Do not take any unnecessary big hits. Because we want him to be healthy. We want him to be upright. We want him to be healthy for the rest of the season and show and prove to the world that he could be the guy for the Minnesota Vikings. And B needs to go. Hey, bro, I'm going to talk about it after I get off this live stream. Best believe. What time is it? 8:15? I'm going to talk about it when I get off this live stream. I'm going to talk about it. So if you haven't already, if you want to hear me rant, I'm going to put it in the comments again. This is my other YouTube channel. I have 2 YouTube channels. This channel that you're on is my Viking channel. And support this channel if you're interested. And this is my Sixer channel, my basketball channel / baseball. It's just Philly everything on this, to be honest with you. But primarily we cover the Sixers, and we will be covering the playoffs, NBA playoffs on this channel as well. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Aaron Jones' career, 4.9 per carry run is very solid. Yeah, that's very good. Very good in my opinion. For real. Oh, snap, he's still playing. Never would have. What does Aaron Jones even play anymore? Oh, no. Buck, don't come at my bull. Buck, do not come at Aaron Jones, bro. We not doing that. Aaron Jones is a decent / good running back. Put some respect on his name. Put some respect on his name. Do not disrespect Aaron Jones, bro. Do not disrespect Aaron Jones, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. I wish my team had a defense. Who's your team again, brother Oliver? Who's your team again, Oliver? I forgot. Who's your team, Oliver? Hey, listen. You know what I said last live stream? I was like, yo, give us Joe Burrow, like the Bang. Oh, you're a Bengals fan, I think, right? You're a Bengals fan. I'm just guessing. Give us Joe Burrow and see what happens. And I'm not trying to hate on JJ McCarthy, but there is levels to the game. I understand people are going to say no, but I'm just saying we will win the Super Bowl probably this year if we can get to the playoffs. I'm just saying, man. I got a lot of respect for Joe Burrow, man. I think he's one of the best quarterbacks in the game, but the man just keeps getting hurt. Aaron Jones had receiving last year. Yeah, Aaron Jones is a good. Thank you for saying that. Chilling, because Aaron Jones to me, and listen, it's just my opinion, y'all, is the best running back when it comes to his hands, meaning catching the ball. This man catches everything that's thrown to him pretty much. So, hey, listen, he can block, he can run, and he can catch. He can do absolutely everything you need him to do, even at this age. Yes, he do be getting hurt sometimes, and you're like, dang, bro. But when he's in the game, you see that his man is capable of doing anything you need him to do. Like I said, he can block for your quarterback. He can catch for your quarterback. And he can also run and help your quarterback move the sticks. So he does everything. He does everything for you. Getting those first downs for you, making it, instead of it being 3rd and long, it can be 3rd and short because he gains about 7 yards on a carry. I'm just saying, if the offensive line does their job, he's going to find that hole, bro. He does not play games. He's elusive. He's faster than what people think. And I like Aaron Jones. I really like Aaron Jones. He said, went from getting skunked to skunking, truly the sign of it. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. Not to get that. He said it. He said it. My boy said it. He said, Fallout said it. Get that on the crap. I ain't know nobody do. Gilly the kid. Shout out to my guy, Gilly. Get down on the ground. Get that. Yo, that's funny. I didn't know anybody knew who that. Yo, that's some funny stuff. I know you from Philly. You gotta, if you're not from Philly, you definitely gotta be around, live near Philly. One of the two, Fallout. That is so funny, bro. Yo, that's the funniest thing in the world, man. I say, get down on the ground. Get down on the ground. He said Bengals. Oh yeah, Bengals, yeah. Yeah. Hey, we'll make a trade. We'll give you this year's first round pick, 2026, for your quarterback, man. You know what I mean? Let's just make it happen. Don't worry about it. You'll be all right. And we'll give you one of our defenders. We'll give you Jonathan Allen. And we'll make it happen. We'll somehow make the money happen. But you can have Jonathan Allen, and we'll take Joe Burrow off your hands. You know what I'm saying? Jonathan Allen, you look up his numbers. He's a good defensive tackle. Y'all can have him. Let us have Joe Burrow, and we got a deal, my brother. We got a deal. You want some of our defense? Here you go. He's a good defensive tackle. You can take him. Man, hey, that's some funny stuff. He said, man, not to hater, but your division is stacked. Yeah, realistically, can't see success for a good. No. I don't think so, bro. I think honestly, it's year to year, bro. What happened last year? We won 14 games. I'm looking at him. Come here, Zeke. Hold on, y'all. My cat wants to be in the camera, so let me go get my cat because he's doing something. I don't know what he's doing, but hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground. Come here, Zeke. Hold on real quick, y'all. My cat wants to do. Come here. You don't want to come here? Come here. Come here. Come here. You want to be on the camera? All right, so this is my cat, y'all. His name is Zeke. He's like he's one of my best friends. It's my cat. He's 6 months old. I adopted him, and he's a really cool addition to the family. What's up? It's my buddy right here. This is my buddy right here, y'all. I'll put him down. I'll put him down here. But he's look at him. So cute. Oh, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Let me put him down real quick. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. So yeah, that's my cat, y'all. You know, it's my cat. He was doing something over in the corner, and I was just like, "What are you doing, dude?" I had to look and say, "Yo, let me get you out of this office real quick." But shout out to everybody in the building. Man, but yeah, any given Sunday, I mean, not any given Sunday, any given year, I guess. Because if you look at it like this, bro, like last year we was 14-3, right? Nobody expected that. So next year, watch what happens. Watch the Packers have a down season, or watch the Bears have a down season, or the Lions, and then the Vikings move up. Like anything can happen, or maybe the whole division can be good. Who knows? But I think the Vikings have a good enough team to really contend. All we got to do is get our offense. If our offense was more consistent, I think the Minnesota Vikings will be, a top 2 team in this division right now. We'll see though. My guy, let's go, everybody. It would be hard for the Vikings to make the playoffs. My cut Jinx looks just like him. For real? Yeah, me too. Let's go to the bowl, baby. Let's go to the bowl. Wish y'all kept I wish Daniil Hunter was Daniil Hunter was somebody that I really, really wanted to keep, to be honest with you. Replacing him with replacing him with Jonathan Grenard. I don't know, man. I don't know about Bull. I really don't. I don't know if that was that the best move for the Vikings? Probably. But at the end of the day, am I salty about it? Yeah, because I wish we would be in a 4-3 defense more than a 3-4. I like 4-3 defenses better than a 3-4. If you understand where I'm going with this. Yeah, that's my guy, Zeke. Say, Thomas, do you think he got screwed by the community? Do you think, you said what? Do you think, who you talking about? Who's ND? I'm sorry, I don't know who you talking about, bro. Skull Vikings news today. Oh, we draft for Love, the running back from Notre Dame. You know, everybody's talking about it. And just because everybody's talking about it, watch it not happen. Just because everybody's talking about him, watch it not happen, because everybody's hyping him up. Everybody's hyping him up. When the thing about the Vikings is you don't want to hype up any one player, bro. You don't want to just hype up any one player, bro. What's good? What's good? But yeah, I understand though, bro. Like, he's the big name. I'm seeing everybody make videos about him. But my only issue is this. This is my issue. When it comes down to it, right? When it comes down to it, the Vikings gonna do what they want to do. Hey, listen. In the 2025 NFL draft, 3rd round, I wanted Andrew Makuba from Texas. No, I don't watch 100 million hours of film like some other people do. But my eyes, when I was watching the film on him, and my eyes, the film that I did see, he was a dog. And guess what? With the Eagles, he's playing pretty good as a rookie. At one point in the season, he started this year for the Eagles. He said, that defense showed up. Yeah. Notre Dame. College ball, Vikings got the a lot of Notre Dame. Yes, that's true. That's true. I wanted to still hold up. He said I wanted the Steelers to take Dart. You know what? The Steelers messed up. The Steelers should have drafted Shadir Sanders. That's where they messed up at. No, honestly, yeah, they messed up. They should have drafted Shadir Sanders. I think they messed up big time. I think a lot of teams might have messed up. A lot of teams should have drafted Shadir. Everybody was trying to tell me that Shadir wasn't going to be good. He might not be good. I don't know. But for a 5th round pick, he's looking decent to me. The man threw for almost 400 yards yesterday. I know it's not. Who they play? They play against the Titans. Hold up. How good is the Titans defense, though? I know their record sucks, but like the Vikings, we have a top 10 defense and our record sucks. So that doesn't really say nothing. It doesn't tell you the full story. So how bad is the Titans defense? You know what I mean? I'm hearing that the Titans defense is decent, and he threw for almost 400 yards on them. Rushed for a touchdown. Threw for three touchdowns. No interceptions. Hey, listen, bro. They try to tell me that Shadir wasn't fast with his feet. He can't move. He can't throw. He's not accurate. For a 5th round pick, we talking about a 5th round pick, not a 1st round pick. For a 5th round pick, y'all, he looks pretty good right now. He looks pretty good. Do you think you guys should pick up Anthony Richardson? I've been hearing they might. You know what? I don't know, man. I feel like there's so much of a quarterback controversy, like between Viking fans. Some Viking fans still won't give JJ McCarthy credit for this game. So if say he doesn't progress for the rest of the season, and they get another, it's going to be controversy no matter what. I say bring in anybody. Like if they feel like, this is how I look at it, right? I feel like they shouldn't give up on JJ McCarthy. But if some reason they feel like he just ain't the guy, at least bring in some competition. Or even if they feel like he's the guy, bring in some dang on competition that can push him. Like I want to have a backup quarterback. Like I don't want to go into next season and we got Sam Howell. And I say this respectfully. I'm not trying to come at Sam Howell, but I say this respectfully. I don't want him as a backup. And then y'all get so nervous you let him go or you trade him and then you sign Carson Wentz. Like, what are we doing? And luckily, Carson Wentz was okay for a game or two. He wasn't the worst. He had some bad games, but the man had a dislocated shoulder, a torn labrum, a fractured socket. I mean, what do you want from the man? What do you want from the man? The man was in wincing and pain in the last game. I think it was against the Chargers. It's like, bro, you got this man out there just destroying his arm. Okay, let JJ take his lump in time finally. Then they get a safety and quarterback for camp competition next year and get a OC to call plays. We can get a solid running back in the second round. Yeah, I agree with that. Chocolate Thunder. Carson Wentz was y'all best quarterback this season. Should bring him back over JJ. Nah, bruh. I gotta hit you with the nah, bruh. Because look at it. I look at it like this. Carson Wentz messed up his shoulder. That's one. I don't want to take a chance with that. For two, I'm not saying he's old because he's not really old, but he's not the same like he was back in the day when he was with the Eagles, bro. He hasn't been the same since, honestly. He had some decent seasons after the Eagles, but you drafted JJ McCarthy. You got to kind of stick with him for a little bit longer just to see what he can do. And if he isn't the guy, then you can go draft another quarterback or get another veteran. I'd rather take a chance on getting another veteran than Carson Wentz. Just my opinion. I'm not saying Carson Wentz was like 100. Like some people think Carson Wentz was just absolutely horrible. But did y'all forget that he got us 2 wins? Just saying. We got 2 wins, I think, from Carson Wentz, right? So he had a game-winning drive. It's just he was too banged up. You know what I mean? What Will Howard should get some playing time. Yeah, that's a good like that. Will Flo stay? Yo, that's a good question, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Can I keep it real with you? In my honest opinion, when it comes to Flo, I think he gone. And look, and listen, y'all. This is just my opinion. Go get your money. Go get a job. Go be a head coach, bro. I'm happy for him. I'm not going to sit here and say, listen, as much as I would love for him to be the defensive coordinator for a very long time, because I love him as a defensive coordinator. Hey, listen, go get your money and go be a head coach for a team, bro. Listen. This defense been the best part of this team. Just being honest. For a while now. So it's going to suck to see him go, but listen, you got to do what you got to do. The Browns shouldn't have drafted Gabriel. Yo, listen. It's amazing how things happen, but everybody was telling me Shedeur was bad. Just like everybody was telling me Drake May wasn't going to be good. People was telling me, oh, he can't get this pass. He can't make this pass. He can't read defenses. Oh, and then when I explained to him how I feel, well, any quarterback can do that. Okay, I said, well, we'll see. We will see. And Drake May looks really good as well. You know what I mean? That's why people got to stop being yes men. Look at the film for yourself. Just because everybody in the world is saying go left, make sure you know what's happening when you go left. Instead of going left, make sure you look right and say, yo, maybe I should go right because maybe that's the right way to go. Don't be a follower, man. That's why when I do content, bro, I don't go by what everybody else says. I'll listen to other people. I'll get their opinion, but I'm not just going to go by your opinion just because you think that's what it should, that you think you're right. Maybe I look at everybody looks at things differently. People thought Drake May was going to be a bust. People thought CJ Stroud was going to be a bust. People think Shedeur Sanders was going to be terrible as a 5th round pick. And look what he's doing. That's why you got to look at, don't be a yes man. Don't be a follower. Go by what you feel. Don't go by what everybody else feels. Go by what you see with your eyes, this film that you watch. Because you're going to look at the same film, like two people could look at the same film and get two different answers, could get two different opinions. So, yeah, just don't be a yes man, because a lot of people be yes men out here, man. When it comes to like sports and everything. Like, for example, just an example, y'all. Oh, well, hold on. LeBron James is the worst. He is not good because he's not better than Michael Jordan. So you're telling me, debatably, the GOAT in the NBA is Michael Jordan, and the only player that people can't really say that he's better than is Michael. You're saying that LeBron James sucks? Stop it. Or another example, the Shedeur Sanders is like the perfect example, though. Like, because a lot of people was telling me he can't throw, he can't move his legs, he's not accurate, he can't read defenses. And all I've been seeing in the 3 games that this man has played, he looks pretty decent. I'm not saying he ain't making mistakes. I didn't say he was the greatest thing since Tom Brady. I never said that, but he looks decent for a 5th round pick. And I'm trying to figure out, why is people still tripping on the man? And then I'm trying to figure out, for example, even with my quarterback, JJ McCarthy. So when JJ McCarthy does bad, people are like, all right, yo, he's a bust. But when he starts to do good, even though it's against a team doesn't have a good record, would it make you feel better if it was a team with a better record? Would it make you feel better? Because you can still lose to these bad teams with bad records. Bad teams beat good teams all the time. It happens in the NFL. You still got to play. You still got to get on that football field. You still got to make the throw. You still got to put in the work. People I don't know, man. That's why I'm neutral with a lot of stuff. I gotta really observe what's happening before I be like, oh, he's not good. He's a bust. Or he's not good because 100 million people said this guy's a bust. But how come when I watch the film, he doesn't look like a bust to me? Why is that? Why, when everybody was telling me about Drake May was a bust, And then when I watch it, it's different. How come every time when I was watching CJ Stroud before he got drafted by the Texans, they were saying, oh, he's an Ohio State quarterback. Oh, he can't do this. You know they're not going to be good at the next level. But when I was watching the film, I'm like, well, he looks good to me. Maybe I'm missing something. No, I'm sticking to my gut. This is a lesson for everybody that's watching this. Stick to your gut. Don't go by what everybody else says. Don't be a yes man. Go by your gut, because these people, the so-called professionals or people that think they know it all, be wrong a lot of the times. So stick to your guns. And if you're wrong, you're wrong. But if you're right, you're right. You feel me? So I just want to just say that real quick, because people be, you know what I mean, being yes men a lot. I don't think unless we lose or trade for Texans for Mills. I wouldn't mind the Steelers picking up him or Huntley from the Ravens. If teams have a bad record, they should just lose to go closer draft pick to. Yeah, I got you. When you switch into the B-ball. B-ball stream, baseball stream. Yeah, I'm about to switch after this. When I get off this live, probably like a couple minutes. Fire KFC promote Flores to head coach. Yeah, that's a popular statement too. Losing season can help build. Yeah, that's true though. That's true, Andrew. Facts. When McCarthy has his season-ending injury, we will finally look. Yeah, that might be a fact though. Too evil. Kenworth think they're booty, you know. Yeah. I wouldn't say LeBron sucks. Sanders looks like a stud. Yo, they try to tell me, people were trying to tell me that Sanders was slow on his feet. He can't move. He can't throw. He can't do none of this stuff. And what I'm seeing as a fifth round, we're not talking about a first round pick, y'all. We're talking about a fifth round pick. What am I watching then? If he sucks, like everybody was trying to tell me, because everybody, I think it's more of a personal thing where they don't, just something about him they don't like. He said some wrong things. And I was trying to tell people, everybody, I don't care who you are, nobody is perfect but Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Everybody did some things and said some things they wish they could take back. Nobody's perfect. So what else is it? What is it because of that? Some things he said? Because what I'm watching on the football field is different from what people were telling me. Oh, he sucks. He will be nothing in the NFL. What am I watching then? What am I watching? If Shedeur Sanders will be nothing in the NFL, what the heck am I watching then? I must not be watching the same football y'all watching. Because even with Colorado, he was looking pretty good to me. I'm just saying. I can say a whole bunch of more, but I'm just saying. He beat a team that almost beat the Broncos. Yeah, any given Sunday. It don't matter about the record. These teams, listen, Panthers are so inconsistent. Yep. JJ McCarthy won't be a Drake May, in my opinion. He's more like a Jalen Hurts. Hold on. If he can keep up the game speed, I see him as a game manager. Hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with a game manager, though. But I'll say the Jalen Hurts comparison, I would love for him to be Jalen Hurts because Jalen Hurts won a Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts is a Super Bowl MVP. Hey, listen, I'll take that any day. And Drake May is a good quarterback, but Drake May's not on the level of Jalen Hurts yet because Drake May hasn't won a Super Bowl. Drake May hasn't been to the playoffs yet. And I love Drake May. Drake May was my number one quarterback coming out that 2024 NFL draft. And I'm telling you, people were telling me I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. So I'm a Drake May guy. That's why I say don't be a yes man. Don't, such and such said this. So that means it's true. I don't care who said what. I'm going by what I feel. I don't care how many followers someone has. I don't care if ESPN says it. I don't care who and what says what. Listen, bro, Mel Kiper, I don't care. What my eyes told me, Drake May was that guy. But even Drake May don't got a Super Bowl right now. So, I mean, I know he's having a great season. He is in the MVP conversations. But still, people sleeping on Jalen Hurts. And I know that the Eagles offense ain't really playing the best, but Jalen Hurts, I'm telling y'all right now, when it counts, there's not one quarterback in the NFL right now that's a better leader than Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna say that right now. And there's not one, and I know defense is the one that goes against the quarterback, but Jalen Hurts won the MVP in that Super Bowl. It wasn't a defensive player. You know how many defensive players were good in that game? They gave it to Jalen Hurts because of what Jalen Hurts did. Jalen Hurts picked the Chiefs defense apart because they stopped Saquon Barkley. They stopped him. And even though they stopped Saquon Barkley, guess who else they had to contend with? Jalen Hurts rushing as well. Jalen Hurts was the leading rusher for both teams. Jalen Hurts was making clutch throw after clutch throw after clutch throw. That's why he was a Super Bowl MVP. My Bears lose to the Packers yet again. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, bro. The Packers are the real deal on that football field. And I hate to say that as a Viking fan, but the one thing that I will admit as a Viking fan is the Packers is the real deal. I said it once, I'm going to say it again. That's just how I feel. Real talk. Jalen Hurts says, Savage got to slow down on me coming. Yeah, people sleeping on Jalen Hurts, man. I know he's not having like the greatest statistical, he's not in the MVP conversation, bro. But what he does is win. And I know it is crazy because he's been to 2 Super Bowls, right? And people are going to say, well, he has a good team around him. Can y'all name me one team? I'm talking about just give me one team in NFL history that won or went to a Super Bowl without a team that's talented. Name one team that didn't have talent that got to the Super Bowl. There's not one team that anybody can name that got to the Super Bowl without talent. You have to have some type of talent. I'm just saying, you have to. But even when Saquon Barkley, they said, oh, it's all about Saquon. Hey, listen, it really is sometimes, right? But guess what? When they took Saquon out the game, what did Jalen Hurts do? What did Jalen Hurts do? He picked them apart. I'm telling y'all, man. Oh, I had Drake May number 1 as well, and I was a huge Caleb. And I was a Caleb guy too. I wasn't a Jaden Daniels guy as much. Even though I'm not hating on Jaden Daniels, I was Caleb and I was Drake. I said about Caleb, we're not getting Caleb because we're not trading up to the first overall spot, right? So I said Drake May's my second choice. And guess what? For all the people that said I was capping, I don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know football, Mike. You don't know what you're talking about. Other quarterbacks can do what Drake May did in college. Bro, then what the freak am I watching right now? What am I watching? If Drake May's in the MVP conversation in his second year in the NFL, what am I watching? People be trying to say that quarterbacks need to take 3 years to develop. Hey, listen, bro. It depends on the quarterback. It depends on the coach. It depends on the organization. The Patriots have one of the greatest owners in sports history. They have one of the greatest organizations in sports history. And Drake May got the right team around him. He has the right coach that's coaching him. And look what Drake May's doing in his second season in the NFL. This is not his 5th season, y'all. He's in the MVP conversation in his second year being in the NFL. But people were trying to tell me I don't know what they said I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. And those same people will be like, oh yeah, Drake May looks good now. Bro, you was hating on Drake May before he got drafted. The only thing I was nervous about Drake May wasn't because I was questioning his talent. I was nervous that he went to the Patriots because I know with the Patriots, and I said this once, I'm going to say it again, the Patriots have the all-time great quarterback in Tom Brady, and you're playing after him. So playing after an all-time great quarterback like that could be a lot of pressure, but obviously it doesn't matter to him because he's playing outstanding, and I'm happy for him. If he stays healthy, he's going to be a very, very good quarterback for a very long time. That whole draft from Drake, Caleb, Jaden, health is a big thing with Jaden. He needs to stay healthy. Bo Nix, Michael Penix, I think he's decent as well. His injuries. And JJ McCarthy, I think that's one of the greatest drafts in NFL history. Straight up. I really do. I didn't say the greatest, but one of the greatest. You know what I mean? But But yeah, you might be right though, Andrew. He might not be Drake May. We'll see. But maybe he can be JJ McCarthy and be. You know who I compared him to? I compared I compared JJ McCarthy to more of a Jalen Hurts. Drake May's he's more of a sling. He just slings the ball. He's really not taking nothing away from either quarterback. Either way, as long as you win, it doesn't matter, right? But then again, I don't think JJ's Jalen Hurts. He doesn't. I don't know. I gotta figure out who I can compare JJ McCarthy to because Jalen Hurts is a little way more athletic than JJ McCarthy. Um, I don't know. I gotta really think. I want to say like a Jared Goff. No, is he more like a Jared Goff? He like Jared Goff. I think that's a better comparison. A Jared Goff. Because Jared Goff can he can move as well. People sleep on Jared Goff. Jared Goff can move as well, y'all. Jared Goff can definitely move as well. And Jared Goff is a good quarterback. So people don't be hating Mike. What you talking about? Jared Goff ain't good. Jared Goff is pretty good, bro. Real talk. Jared Goff is pretty good. He won't. I'm trying to read the comments. I had Drake May. I read that. Jalen Hurts ignores wide open players and holds the ball. He elevates his team, but he's not the best player on offense. Yeah, I think the best player on the offense probably Saquon, but Saquon has been having a down season as well. So Saquon has been having a down season, and I talk to Eagle fans all the time. I talk to. I'm not gonna put his name out there, but I talk to a content creator that covers the Eagles and the Phillies and the Sixers, Philly, everything over there. And he tells me all the time, like, listen, Saquon not looking the same. He said, I think Saquon hurt. See, the thing about it is many quarterbacks need a good running game. When you don't have that running game, you can see what happens, right? Like I said, the one time Brett Favre had a running back like Adrian Peterson, he said, I never had an easier time playing football besides this game. So when you have a running back that can get you a touchdown, you just hand him a ball and he can get a first down on one rush. He'll get 20 yards on a rush. He'll get a 40-yard run, just one handoff. It's just amazing. Or like I said, instead of it being third and long, it's third and one. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like since Saquon Barkley isn't running the ball as well, I think it's a little bit harder for Jalen Hurts to. And then I don't watch the Eagle game, so I don't know. But I'm just going from what I'm thinking. I don't know. But Saquon Barkley, if he's better, then I think Jalen Hurts will be better. As long as the Packers don't win it all, I don't care. Facts, bro. Shout out to everybody in the Panthers. Best player got to ball every play on offense except for the phones. Anyways, no quarterbacks count or his talent. Yeah, that's true. Wentz got 200 more yards than JJ this season and played 2 less games. Yeah. But I know people gonna come at JJ. I get it, bro. I get it. I really get it. But JJ McCarthy, I think that he had his best game of his career against the Commanders, and I think he can build on this, and I think he's gonna be good. I could be wrong, but we go against the Cowboys next. I say this respectfully. Cowboys ain't good. The Cowboys ain't good. The Cowboys ain't no, man. Let me say that. Let me rephrase that. It's not their offense is good. Let me take that back. The offense is good. Their defense is terrible. I mean, they're not terrible. They're not the best, though. I'll say that. They're not the best. So let me say that. Let me say the Cowboys have a very good offense and not the best defense. I think JJ McCarthy is going to pick that secondary apart. Just my opinion. I could be wrong. I can see a big game from Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and TJ Hockenson and Josh Oliver and Speedy Naylor. We shall see. Like 6 years after Brady, though. And yeah. Y'all hear me? Yeah. You're right, Andrew. Six years after Brady, though. But still, though, that's the next guy they drafted top 3. So he's going to be the guy. He's going to be the guy, though. I was just thinking, like, it's a lot of pressure, but I get what you're saying. JJ threw for 87 yards against the Packers. Yeah. Jefferson going to be Eagle next year. Don't say that. Do not say that, bro. Do not say that, bro. McCarthy needs to sit 3 years under his study. No, man, not 3 years, man. Gosh, Lee, bro. I'm just saying he's not quite a runner, not quite a pocket passer, but the intangibles are there. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true, bro. I got you. I got you, Andrew. I got you. Eagles play calling is trash. Yeah, they got a new offensive coordinator. They got they're like I said, they're running back. Saquon's not having the best season. We'll trade Jefferson for AJ Brown in a second. I think Eagles would do it. No, I don't want to trade Justin Jefferson. I would be so. Oh no, I don't know if I can do that, man. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. Like, I like AJ Brown. Don't get it twisted. I like AJ, but no, I can't do it. The past couple of years, the Eagles' best three been old linemen. Oh yeah, their old line's been amazing. That's why they was able to run the ball. And yeah, AJ Brown, Saquon all hurt and due to stale play. Exactly. So I don't think it's really Jalen. Let me look up Jalen Hurts' numbers. Let's really talk about it. Since we talking about the Eagles right now, let me see something. Let's look it up real quick, y'all. Y'all talking about Jalen Hurts. Let's see what it looking like. Let's see what it looking like. Let me get off in a little bit. I gotta talk about these dang on Sixers soon. Because I'm frustrated right now about them dang on Sixers. All right, so Jalen Hurts, get this, y'all. Let's really talk about it. Let's really talk about it, right? Jalen Hurts, 16th in the NFL, 2,519 yards, throwing yards. He has 19 touchdowns and only 2 interceptions. His QBR is not the best, though, I will admit. 54.8 QBR. So 19 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 19 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 2,514 throwing yards. Now let's go to his rushing yards, because you know he's a dual threat. He's not quite Lamar Jackson, but he does use his legs a lot. All right, so he has 84 carries for 329 yards, 3.9 per carry, and 8 rushing touchdowns. 8 rushing touchdowns. So altogether, 27 touchdowns altogether. But he also he did fumble 4 times. He lost 2. So add 4 interceptions. So 4 turnovers this year. 27 and 4. I'll take that. Give me the 27 and 4 turnovers. Give me the 27 TDs. Touchdowns. That didn't sound right. 27 touchdowns and 4 turnovers. I'll take that. I know it's not the best season, but I'll take them numbers. Yeah, he's bringing back the Empire. That's facts. He's bringing it back the Empire. Jefferson going to make sure he's going next year. I hope not. Jefferson is one of the best ever. AJ ain't. Yeah. Unless Jefferson wants to leave. Yeah, that's true. If Jefferson wants to leave, there's nothing we can do about it. What has Jefferson done? How many? He hasn't won a championship, and I understand where you're going with it. But there's a lot of great players that never won a championship. I just want to put that out there before you go, because I know what you're about to go into. There's a lot of great players throughout the history of the NFL that has not won a championship. Just saying. There's a lot. We can go down the list. I'm not gonna do it right now, but he's eyeing Dash Jefferson contract. Yeah. 8 rushing TDs. Yeah, 8 rushing TDs, bro. Touchdowns. Jefferson has been a top 3 receiver. No question. Yeah, exactly. Jefferson top. Yeah. Not right now because of who's throwing them the ball, though, Brown Chicken. Brown Chicken, you know what it is, man. Hey, Brown Chicken, let's keep it real, bro. If Justin Jefferson had I'm not trying to say anything bad about JJ McCarthy. I'm just being honest, though. If Justin Jefferson had a quarterback that was a veteran quarterback that knew what he was doing, he wasn't a rookie, first year starter, do you think Justin Jefferson will look this bad? Let's keep it real. Let's switch out Jamar Chase and put him on the Vikings, and then put Justin Jefferson on the Bengals with Joe Burrow. Do you think Jamar Chase will put up the numbers he's putting up right now? Or let's do it differently. Let's do another. What's a good wide receiver that has a good quarterback? Can't think of the song, but you get where I'm going with it, right? You get where I'm going. It's not the stats, it's the misplays. Make me think Hurts is overrated. How many times have he called touch? Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey, listen, Andrew, if you can't stop it, keep doing it. Vikes won't keep him if he wants to leave going to the 27. He's on. Yeah, that's true. No, Jefferson agreement. No, Vikings GM needs to go. Yeah, that's a fact though. I agree with that brown chicken. It's funny saying brown chicken. Then Jefferson Pool, Triple Crown, or is it just Chase? I'm not sure. If he had an experienced quarterback, yeah, it would be different. Imagine Jefferson had a Burrow. Oh my gosh, that'd be crazy. Just McCarthy will take years to be good, like Baker. Like even Baker Mayfield. If he had a Justin Jefferson, bro, that'd be, bruh. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But everybody, I'm actually getting off. I'm gonna be on my other channel, and I'll post my channel. Hold on, let me post my channel because before I get off, if y'all wanna see me go on a big rant about my Sixers, I'm about to go in. I'm about to really go in. So if y'all want to hear me rant about my team, about the Sixers, this is my other channel. This is my other channel. Everybody that's in the building, check out this channel. Hit the subscribe button on this channel. Just spamming it real quick. This channel right here, if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We are going live for every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports is designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. I want to say God bless to everybody that's in the building. Have a wonderful night. I will be back soon, probably sometime tomorrow. But yeah, man, I'll be on my other channel. And it's going down. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate all the love. And everybody have a wonderful day and be safe. I'm out.